Meanwhile, the Human and Environmental Development Agenda header says Nigeria experiences the world's largest illicit financial outflows, with Nigerian politicians among those accused of diverting funds to finance hubs in other countries. The chairman header, Olanrewaju Suraju, during a day workshop, said government needs to intensify efforts on regulatory frameworks to curb such criminal acts. On the theme, illicit financial flow and gas flaring as albatross to Nigeria's climate change response, building momentum towards COP26, he said the consequences of climate change's crisis triggered by gas flaring and oil spills in Nigeria is alarming.
But what is important is to look at the issue of corruption as it affects private offices as well, international multinational corporations, as it affects tax evasion and misinvoicing, as it affects abuse of office, and also, as we have seen recently with the Pandora paper and the rest of them, the capacity of some of our private and politically exposed persons to also deal with offshore countries where they have secrecy in having assets and resources. So
Galaxy's Daniel Tinimo reports that some of the speakers noted strategies for state action on ending gas flaring in Nigeria.
He did a study sometimes in 2019, and we found that close to $42 billion have been lost illicitly through crude oil theft, gas that's unaccounted for, over the course of 11 years. So when you don't have these measurement infrastructures, you have these kind of things happening in that sector. So this connection is there. It's not specifically around gas flaring. The way you can link it to gas flaring is in terms of the kind of data that the oil companies produce.
What is flared is what is giving room for all the illicit funds to be channeled to. And another thing that is very critical in oil and gas sector is there is need for a lot of things to be done from the production, exploration, refining, if any, and so many other things that in that aspect from the fields, so that we will know exactly the level of finances involved, and if there are illicit funds that are going there, you will know it, and then the illicit one will also be clearly seen.
Is to look at civil society position as regard what we can do to curb fossil fuel. So I think this also broke down into issues of corruption, how money that are meant to deal with issues of challenges on climate is being also illicitly flown away.